Coming to you live from the Rivers Cuomo Plaza in beautiful Cutlet, New York. It's Please Take Your Seats with Graham T. Gibbon.
Hold on, there's an echo somewhere. Hold on, there's an echo somewhere. I can hear the echo. Is it my phone? It's my phone, guys. It's my phone. Restart it again. Start it again. Nietzsche, you need to put that shit in a different browser. All right, am I still echoing? No, we're good. All right. Fucking Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Sorry. Cut that, please. We're not allowed to swear. What is that? What is even on that screen over there? I'm not ready. Hold on. We're messing this up. We just started. We're messing it up. That. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Go back to the other screen. We messed this up.
Coming to you live from the Rivers Cuomo Plaza in beautiful Cutlet, New York. It's Please Take Your Seats with Graham T. Gibbon.
What's going on, everybody? It's the fucking... Sorry, excuse me. Can you unfreeze the screen? There we go. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm so glad to be here. It is a wonderful, spooky Halloween tonight. Thank you so much to Thugcats. International Donator. Thugcats, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Your kind, generous donation goes directly towards the show. Thank you so much. It is a spooky Halloween season tonight. I'm excited. I am eager. My heart is racing. My nerves are shaking. I've been all over town. I've been all over the beautiful Cutlet, New York. And I have been seeing ghouls, and I've been seeing goblins, and I've been seeing vampires. And all sorts of foul creatures are roaming the streets tonight. All sorts of... Yes, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. All sorts of foul creatures are roaming the streets tonight. All sorts of them. I have to say, when I walked into the beautiful, historic Rivers Cuomo Plaza, I just saw all the wonderful decorations, put up everywhere. And I have to say, Mayor Paciullo did a great job setting up all those decorations. You can really tell that he's the kind of guy that puts a lot of effort, puts a lot of care into the things that he does, you know. He's a guy that puts a lot of effort, puts a lot of care into the things that he does. And that's why I'm voting for him. That's why I'm voting for him in the upcoming election cycle, because I could just tell by the way he puts up, you know, cobwebs in the corners. Cobwebs in the corners, that he's just a great guy. For any of you that are interested, after the show, I will be going to Maria's Mongolian Grill, the new joint, the new Mongolian Grill joint opening up on 4th Street. Very excited, very, very excited to be headed there. And if you're in the area, stop by, get yourself some of the Mongolian chicken, get yourself some of the Mongolian shrimp, the Mongolian soup. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful food. From what I'm told, I haven't eaten there yet. I am so excited to go there later tonight. So if you're in the area, head on down to Maria's Mongolian Grill, and that is on 4th. I think Halloween is such a magical, it's such a special holiday. It's such a wonderful holiday. Because Halloween, ironically enough, Halloween is the only time of year where I get to be a Grinch. Normally you'd expect that on Christmas, but on Halloween I get to be a Grinch. That's a joke. I get to be a Grinch on Halloween. Kids all over the neighborhood, all over the city, all over Cutlet, New York, beautiful Cutlet, New York. They like to go trick-or-treating. I don't know if they have trick-or-treaters where you guys are at, but down here it's been a tradition as far as I remember, it's been a tradition here in Cutlet, New York. Kids go trick-or-treating. They go door to door. They dress up as all sorts of monsters, all sorts of ghouls. But what I like to do, I like to be a little evil on Halloween. It's trick-or-treat usually, and I like to do tricks. So what I like to do is I like to dress up like a dentist. And when the kids open the door, when I open the door for the kids that are there for the candy, I go, "I'm a dentist. Floss your teeth. I'm a dentist." And just a little bit of fun that I like to have. With the kids. But goddamn, I hate kids. Anybody else in the audience just can't stand kids? Oh man, I hate kids so much. I think kids have really ruined the mystique. Of Halloween. The problem is kids these days, they're consuming hundreds of movies every year. They're consuming hundreds of movies 365 movies for all 365 days of the year. 366 if it's a leap year. And that's right. I don't think that's a thing to applaud at. These kids, they're sucking up all sorts of movies and video games and all sorts of horror. That things just aren't scary to them anymore. A vampire stalking you through the night, you know? That's just not scary to kids anymore. Zombies. That's just kids, you know, they see a zombie these days and they're like, how many points is that? How many points does that kill? Ghosts. Yeah. Ghosts don't scare kids anymore either. These ghosts, you know, back in my day, ghosts, they'd fly around all over. They'd slam the cupboards. They'd rattle the chains. They'd flick the lights on and off. To really scare these kids these days, they got to flick the Wi-Fi on and off. Am I right? Yes. God, I hate kids. I think Halloween should only be for adults. I think Halloween should only be for adults. I don't know if anyone agrees with me here. I think adults just do Halloween better, right? Adults just do Halloween better. Adults just do Halloween better. And you got to see some of the costumes. You got to see some of the costumes that some of these people have. Just the craziest things. Just the craziest things. Some of the costumes these people have. All throughout Halloween, you got these people dressing up like sexy vampires, dressing up like sexy ghouls, sexy zombies, and I think it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic. Halloween is the only time of year where I'm allowed to admit that I want to have sex with a corpse. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We have a wonderful show for you today. Of course, just like every week, we have our wonderful guest, Neech, on the horn, calling in from wherever it is he comes from, whatever sewer he crawled out of, whatever dank cave filled with human feces, rank and rancid, dragging himself out of the primordial ooze, covered in sewage, covered from head to toe in sewage, filling all of his orifices. Neech, everybody! Neech, are you here? Neech!
Good evening, everyone!
Happy ladies
Halloween!
And gentlemen. Happy Halloween, ladies and gentlemen, is Neech. Neech, wonderful, kind of like a pseudo co-host, kind of like a permanent guest, I would say. I don't know about even reaching co-host level yet, but kind of like a long-term guest. He was in the first episode, and he's in this one. And I didn't hear anyone clap for Neech, by the way. I didn't hear anyone clapping for Neech. Can we get some applause, ladies and gentlemen, and ghouls and goblins? Can we get some applause for Neech? There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Neech, how are you doing today? How are you doing today on this spooky Halloween?
You know, I left my house this morning on a walk, and I encountered some very spooky things. You know, I've been a bit rattled. My bones are a bit rattled.
I see. What did you encounter? What did you see on your travels out of your house?
Well, I might have seen perhaps a ghoul or a goblin or a baghoul or
a baghoul,
even a wolf man.
A wolf man, like a werewolf?
Yeah, you never even more like a dog guy. But you never know what you're gonna see on Halloween night. It's
Halloween,
the spookiest night of the year.
Halloween is just one of the strangest times of the year, isn't it? It is just an odd time. It is a time where you are just allowed to go, to dress up in a mask, go door to door, and demand that the homeowners give you something. And the only other time of the year you're allowed to do that is Purge Night. It's Purge Night, which is... Yes, let's get one for Purge Night. Purge 2015 or whenever that movie came out. Oh, man. So, Neech, we were so excited. We kind of sat down. We brainstormed. We kind of thunk up some... Position two. Thank you, Billy. This kid. We kind of thunk up some new ideas. We kind of thunk up some great ideas, some amazing new things. And I forgot who said it. I think we both kind of came up with this. Thank you. Whatever that is, thank you. It's so far I can't see it. Are you able to see that, Neech? You have to...
That's T-Mins for 4 months.
Oh, man, that's a name that I haven't heard in a while.
What is happening?
What is happening? My man, you're seeing... So this is a guy that I knew back when I was about this tall. What you're seeing is success. I am a very successful public access television host. Very, very successful. probably kind of like the big deal around Cutlet, New York. So it's good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the donation. That's going right into the show fund. It's always great whenever people that you have met in real life and kind of know in real life stumble across this sort of thing and find you. It's awesome. But Nietzsche, we were kind of discussing and explaining, and we were kind of going on about different ideas. And I think we kind of both talked about this. We kind of pitched the idea at the same time, really. And that idea was the email address. Can you pull up the email address on the screen right now? Can you pull up the email address on the screen? Thank you so much. Thank you so. Who was that? Was that a follow?
Hurricane. That was Hurricane subscribing at tier 1.
Hurricane. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hurricane, you have first priority for that subscription. And Thugcats, you actually have 0 priority. You have a priority above him because you gifted 5. But right there, on the screen. Do you guys see it? You guys see it on the screen? You can send us emails at that address. You can actually send us emails, and we will read your questions, and we will read your emails. Please send us nice comments. Please send us nice things. We will read your emails on the show. Isn't that exciting? Can I get some applause, please? Isn't that exciting? We will read your emails on the show. Yes. Yes. And actually, we do have a couple of emails. We didn't have the thing the last time. But we did I did put up flyers in the plaza, in the kind of main lobby area of the Rivers Cuomo Plaza. And I think some people saw it. They sent us some mail. Do you have the mail list there, Nietzsche? I gave you access to the email account?
Yeah, I can pull up the emails.
Beautiful. Can you pull up something? I'm so excited to hear what the people have to say about us. I'm really eager. I'm really excited to see what the people have to say about us. I think I was hearing lots of great feedback on the last one. I dropped my cue cards. I was hearing lots of great feedback on the last one. So I'm just excited with what people have sent so far. Do you got it up yet, Nietzsche?
Yeah, I got them up.
All right.
Okay, this
pull one out of the top.
Coming from Jerry Sandal. He says your show makes me physically ill. Watching you ramble incoherently actually made me sick to my stomach. I had to take 2 shots of Pepto-Bismol immediately after the show ended.
All right.
It baffles me how you are on the air and how they took Miriam's baking show off for this.
All right, can you pull up a different one? That was a troll. Let's not feed the trolls. Pull up a different one.
Okay.
I'm excited. Pull up another one. I'm excited. Pull up another one.
Okay, this one's from Monica Lays.
Thank you so much for watching the show, Monica. Let's hear what she has to say.
She starts out with, "You are a failure."
All right, don't read that one. Delete that one. Don't applaud at that. Delete that one.
Okay.
Delete it. Find a nice one. All right? Find one that's nice. Don't read any more trolls. Nice. Don't feed the trolls.
Nice. This one, the guy laughs in it.
Okay, all right.
Caleb Barton.
Caleb, I love you. Caleb, thank you so much for being a viewer of the show. Appreciate you.
This show is the funniest thing I have seen in a long time.
Thank you so
I
much.
could
Thank
not
you.
stop laughing the entire time. I want to clarify, I was not laughing with you. I was laughing at you.
Don't.
Watching you is like watching a roach pretend to be human.
Close the email. Close the email.
Okay, everyone, you can
Right.
remember to send us emails at pleasetys@gmail.com. Please.
Send positive mail. We're only gonna read positive mail on this show. This is a positive show. So Nietzsche. It is great. It is great to have you here on this Halloween night. I'm so excited. I want to talk about kind of the idea for this show. We were so excited, and I was just thinking. We were thinking together, and we thought of the idea for a completely secular Halloween special. That's right. This is the very first ever completely secular Halloween special. We're taking all the religion, all the extra bits that nobody wants, all the extra stuff that holds, yes, all the extra stuff that holds Halloween back. We're taking it out. This is a completely secular Halloween tonight. And thank you so much. And I just want to say, you guys can all feel comfortable. Tonight, because we will not be talking about religion. We will not be talking about all that stuff. What religion's right, what religion's wrong. Rabbis and priests and imams have been arguing that for years. We don't need to argue that. On this show here tonight, we are simply going to sit back. We are going to enjoy Halloween the way that it was meant to be enjoyed by the secular witches and pagans that invented the holiday. And I think that's a great thing. I think that's a great thing. What do you think, Nietzsche, about a secular Halloween?
Well, I think you're really inviting trouble by being so secular on Halloween.
What do you mean?
I think Halloween's no laughing matter, Halloween's an important holiday to a lot of religions, and it's because in all these religions there's like these common themes, of ghouls and goblins and ghosts and wolfmen and Draculas. Like Dracula appears in every religion's Bible. And, I just think it's ill-advised to have a secular Halloween when so much of what makes Halloween is like how every religion has to fend off Dracula.
Oh, listen, Nietzsche. I'm gonna say, personally, I know we just promised not to bring up religion, but personally, I don't really prescribe to kind of the belief of Dracula and the belief of ghouls and goblins. I don't believe that demons are real.
You don't think demons and ghouls and goblins are real? Or like dogmen? You don't believe in the dogman?
I think, I don't know. I'm kind of like an agnostic in terms of believing if demons and ghouls and goblins are real. I don't know for a fact, right? I can't, nobody, as Plato once said, nobody can really know whether or not a ghoul or a goblin exists, you know, until you see one with your own eyes. You can't prove really, you can't prove either way. I don't think you could prove either way that ghouls and demons and goblins exist. So I choose not to worry about it, you know? What do you think, Nietzsche? It sounds like you believe differently. It sounds like you believe...
I think goblins and ghosts and stuff, like, Halloween was originally invented by all the religions, right?
Yeah.
Because there were all these goblins and Draculas and Wolfmans and Frankensteins and various evil entities. And, you know, like, how do we combat these entities? And that was, like, why we make jack-o'-lanterns and, like, candy corn and stuff. Like, all this stuff that's become so secular used to be, like, how we would fight off Frankenstein and Draculas and stuff like that, you know?
I look. The thing is, I don't know. I don't know if I could really believe in demons, right? It just seems all so silly. You know, the fact that a couple of kids, the fact that a couple of teenagers can open up, you know, a goetic book. You can open up the Keys of Solomon, and, you know, dust off the old dusty tomes in the back of the library, and just, you know, read the book, follow the instructions, and summon a demon. I don't think that's right. But maybe that's just because, you know, I can't even follow the directions to the IKEA furniture I buy. So, Nietzsche, I feel like you believe very strongly about this. Can you show me something? That proves demons exist? Because I need to see things to believe it.
Yeah. You know, there's all sorts of proof of demons. They don't like show it on TV. Because, you know, television, right? But, like, there's all sorts of proofs of demons, and I want to say that again. Television, kind of like you know how it's television, but it's really television.
He said it. Except for this show.
Truth.
This is public access for the public to access.
Okay.
So Nietzsche, you're saying that you have actual proof. You're saying you have real actual proof that demons and goblins and
I've
ghouls
got
exist?
videos of the Dogmen and the ghouls and the Fearmen and all sorts of stuff like that.
All right, well,
Tartarians.
Position 1. Well, I want you to put your money where your mouth is, Nietzsche. I want you to put your money where your mouth is, and I want you to pull up our brand new technology. What did we call this?
The Infiniscreen.
I want you to pull up the brand new technology for the Infiniscreen. Position 1. What is that? What is on the screen? Is that a sponsor?
Oh, no, this is just Uncle Fester's mystery light bulb.
Okay, take that off.
It's my desktop background.
Take that off.
One second. I'm finding videos of demons.
The Infiniscreen.
The best place to find videos of demons and devils and dogmen is on TikTok. That's where they put all of these videos.
I think TikTok is probably if you're gonna find evidence of demons somewhere, it's all those possessed kids on TikTok. Have you seen the way that they move their bodies? It's not it's unnatural. It's not right. People shouldn't be doing that. I think there's a lot of possessed people. If there's something that you could show me to prove that demons exist, to me, staunch agnostic when it comes to that sort of thing, I think it's going to be found on TikTok.
Okay, I got one here. I got a demon for you.
Pull it up on the Infinite screen. All right, what is it? I got a little thing over here on my end too. All right, what is this?
There's actually a video of an exorcism that was performed, but it really shows the demon pretty clearly.
Can you see the demon? Can you actually see the demon?
No, it's like well, like this guy is a necklace that's got demons in it.
This, take it off right now and throw it away. So right now, in Jesus' name, I command every other unclean spirit that is attached to come out in Jesus' name. Come out. Come out in Jesus' name. Come out. Come out. Come out. Come out.
That's not real. That's not real. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Whoa! Wow! Look at it. Did you see his eyes? His eyes turned all black for a second. All right.
Yeah, there's real demons.
All right. I think his eyes turned all black. Did you see that again?
Yeah.
His eyes are turning all black. All right. This is scary. This is scary stuff. This is scary stuff.
Demons are real.
Look, you know, that could be explained. That could be explained by all sorts of things, right? That could be explained by all sorts of things. That could be explained, you know, the guy has epilepsy, you know, and the dude off screen, he quickly flashed his phone, gave him a little epileptic seizure, you know? So that could be explained away. That could be anything. That could be really anything. I think one video alone doesn't prove the existence of demons. You got anything else? You got any stronger evidence? I want to see a demon. I want to see one. I want to see what one looks like.
Okay, there's this. Okay, if you want to see what a demon looks like,
yeah,
I have a real demon here.
All right, show me that. Show me that. Show me that. I think all this stuff is very uncanny, very strange, very. All right, what's going on here? What's going on here?
So this couple caught the ghost in their kitchen on camera.
Okay.
This shit's crazy.
Wow!
Look at that. That's definitely a ghost.
All right. All right, look, I don't want to be sounding like I don't believe anything, but you know, I believe in skepticism.
Here, watch again.
Whoa, man.
I believe demon, man.
I believe in skepticism. I believe in logic. I'm kind of like a Vulcan. I kind of take Vulcan principles and I apply them to my real life, to my everyday life.
Yeah, I bet you would, because you probably believe NASA, too.
I do believe NASA. I believe everything NASA has told us. I believe everything NASA has said to us. I'm a big kind of NASA guy. I was wondering recently, you know, how they got, you know, oxygen up there, if they just bring plants with them or what. But I'm a big NASA. Why do you bring up NASA? Why exactly do you bring up NASA?
What if everything you were told about NASA and Star Trek was wrong?
I would find that highly illogical. I would find that highly illogical. I think NASA. That's right. That was a Star Trek reference. I think NASA, I think Star Trek are pretty based in science, pretty grounded in science. I think that they're in terms of the scientific minds in the community, they're probably some of the greatest scientists in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, in the entire world, our boys working at NASA in Florida, that one guy, he's probably a NASA employee, that guy over there. He's probably an astronaut over there. Let's give it up for the astronaut, guys. All right, so you're telling me why exactly are you bringing up NASA? Were you saying that you don't trust them? What are you saying?
Well, you think Star Trek was a show, right? But what if Star Trek was how they're sending us coded messages about the true nature of NASA? Do you think you're ready for this knowledge?
I made an oath and I made a promise many years ago, many moons ago, a long time ago, and I always promised myself that I would go into things with an open mind, and I'd go into things, and if I found empirical evidence and I found empirical truth, I would change my positions. So, let's see it. I think these days sometimes science can even be a religion. And this is a secular Halloween. So no more religion. So let's see what this lovely gentleman has to say. What's around his face?
Oh, that's his hair. Those
What do you-
are his dreadlocks.
What do you mean that's his What do you mean that's his hair?
That's all of his dreadlocks. He wraps them around his face.
Play the video. What do you mean? I haven't seen this video before.
I know a lot of you globies know who this dude is. This is Captain Kirk from NASA's favorite show, Star Trek. This is what he says right before he does teleportation on the TV show.
He never
For
actually
people who
says
never
beam me
watched
up,
Star
Scotty.
Trek, this is what it looked like.
For all those out there.
Take a look.
I feel like the audio's not coming in right. Oh wait, no, hold on. There's good, it's good.
Functional teleportation of matter has never been realized by modern science, which is based entirely on mechanistic methods. And it is questionable if it
So what exactly is this guy saying right now?
Ladies and gentlemen, NASA uses holoportation in space.
Whoa! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! We have teleportation?
And you can follow suit. As of April 25th,
We're allowed to teleport to the ISS station?
beamed up to the ISS.
Whoa! Wait a minute! Little Vulcan there.
But remember,
Holy
that was April
cow.
25th, 2022. Well, this is from 8 years ago. This lady is teaching students live at the ISS. Now let's watch her do teleportation live from the ISS.
Whoa! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! They just did that. Put that back in slow motion. Roll that back in slow motion.
Wow. That is mesmerizing.
This gentleman is correct. You can pause this right here. Wow. I mean that is just empirical evidence. That is just empirical evidence of teleportation.
Now you see why this guy has to cover his face with his dreadlocks.
He has to cover his face with his dreadlocks, probably because you have every government in the world, international space station, by the way. You got all sorts of people. You got the Russians, you got the Chinese. I think there's some French people up there. You got all sorts of people across the international space station. They're probably gunning for this guy. They are probably gunning for this guy. That is absolutely amazing. That is absolutely amazing. This is a game changer. This is an absolute game changer. Are we allowed? When are we getting this technology?
This is like dangerous to broadcast. This is dangerous.
This is dangerous, but
they might be coming after you for this.
What?
But you wanted to see demons, but I got some more demons.
You said they might be coming after me?
Yeah, they might be coming after you now.
Play the next clip. Play the next clip.
So this guy. So you were saying you don't believe in the dog man. Let's see if this changes your mind. This guy's been getting stalked by the dog man for months.
This guy's been getting stalked by the dog man. See, the problem is with some of these dog men, with all canines in general, you leave some food out, you don't close your garbage right, you start attracting them. And I'm assuming the same thing has to do with dog men. So let's see the clip. I still have a little bit of I still don't believe it too much. It's probably just a canine. It's probably just somebody's cocker spaniel. Somebody's cocker spaniel gone loose, gone off the rails, gone off the leash, and they're just probably out there. So let's see. I want this to be definitive. I want this to be definitive evidence of a dogman. So let's give it a view. Take the comments. I don't care about the comments.
I don't know.
We don't know how to use TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. If you know how to use TikTok, please send us an email. Put the email on the bottom.
And
Oh yeah.
found this.
What is that? What the hell is that?
It left something on my porch.
A bit of a creature.
That is way too close to home. I'm wondering.
That's like when a cat
Maybe I shouldn't have.
kills a mouse
started
and
going back
brings
to
it back to
the
your
kitchen
doorstep,
anymore.
except with kind of like this
I'm not
disturbed
sure.
effigy.
Maybe that was a bad idea. But yeah, this is pretty close to home, man.
I don't know what that was for, but thank you.
Yeah, so the creature.
Yeah, that don't.
So the creature left that?
All right,
The creature.
The creature left that. I
my
gotta
truck
change where I'm pointing
this
because
morning.
I got the screen there and I got
Came
the
out
thing
on the
here. I got the
porch.
Infiniscreen here. Pull up more of this creature. Pull up more. I want to see more of this creature. Cause I think you got a scary little kind of skull effigy. But here's the thing. I think anybody can make one of those scary little skull effigies. I think any creature with thumbs could probably make that. Any ape can probably make that. Whoa, what's going on here?
Well, the creature is here. Look, there's the creature.
Wow! What? 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 What the hell was that?
I think that was the creature. Now, here's the real question: why was this under the rock?
No, that's not
Wait,
the question. Go back to the.
Can you fucking
Go back
explain
to that
this?
creature.
Can
Go
you
back to that
explain why this
creature.
was under the rock?
What is that? Is that a thermos? Who cares? Go back to the creature.
No, that's
What?
So there's
What?
the creature. But the real question is, why was this under the rock?
What
Can
the
we show
heck?
this on television?
I don't know. No, don't play it. Don't play it. I said no, don't play it. Get it off the screen. Get it off the screen. Get it off the screen. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. That's
I think he was about to kill the creature.
he was pulling out the 5.7 to kill the creature. What was that? An M1911? Ladies and gentlemen, let's
No,
give it up
I
for our
think
brave
that was a
creature
high
killers.
point.
That was a high point. Not a very reliable weapon to hunt a creature with, I would say.
I don't know.
Uh,
I think you can probably take down the dog man with a high point.
Probably a
But,
dog
you know,
man, but not a creature.
What about the devil? What about the devil? Do you think the devil?
I think.
Have
Look,
have
you've
you
given
seen
me.
the devil?
You've given me evidence. You've given me, I'd say, sufficient enough evidence, to at least get me questioning, the existence of demons. I don't know about the devil. Right now,
Here,
because
'cause
all
they
I've
also
seen
got
is
the
demons are
devil.
running around wild. They're running around crazy. They they don't have any leaders. They don't have any goals. They don't have any drives. What are you gonna show me that proves that the devil exists?
Yeah, this
What
video.
the fuck? Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
This is a video of the devil.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. Ini apa, guys?
Oh my God!
Nggak visum, guys. Ini
Devil's just kind of chilling there though. Devil's just kind of hanging out. He's just kind of rocking out. He kind of looks like a chill guy.
No, that's the devil's so evil, man. The devil's like crazy evil.
Is he?
Yeah,
you
that's
mean?
the devil. Look at that guy.
Hey,
He's
what do you
coming
mean
for
that he's
man.
evil? I haven't
He's
heard that
evil.
before.
The devil's from hell, so he's kind of like a bad guy. I actually have a video explaining that the devil isn't always a devil, and it's really given me something to think about.
Pull that up. Pull that up. I'm getting hit hard right now. I'm being hit hard. I'm being blown away right now by some of these things you're showing me. What is this?
So this is Prince believed elevator is the devil, part 37. Which, you know, I watched the other 36 parts, but this is the part that really blew my mind.
All right, I guess load it up. Is that the devil on his shoulder right there? Is that what they mean when
No,
they say you
this
got a
is-
devil on your shoulder?
This is a brave preacher of truth.
I see. Okay.
Prince
My apologies.
had this belief that the elevator
So
was
sometimes
the devil,
elevators are the
and
devil.
he actually was found dead in an elevator from an apparent prescription overdose.
Is that real? Is that
He
true?
lost the rights of his own music and one only to die almost 2
Yeah, he
years
did
later.
die of a prescription drug overdose in an elevator.
Don't applaud for that. He has a song called Purple Rain. That's the only one I know.
One time when I was with him privately, he said, "You know what the elevator is, right?" I said, "No, what's the elevator?" He said, "Well, the elevator is the devil, right?" It scared me. I don't like to talk like that, but he said that, and so for me, it was like really haunting when I read that he was found in an elevator.
Is that real? He was killed by the elevator?
No more elevators for me.
And that goes doubly for me. You know, ever since I saw this, I have not ridden in an elevator. You know, I felt kind of like this girl. No more elevators for me.
I didn't even know Prince was sick.
Yeah.
Man, that's terrible. That's terrible. You're really opening my mind up today. I have to say, you're really opening my mind up today. I think let's take a moment and let's talk about some like weird paranormal experiences that we've had. I think we've done a lot of research right now, and you've kind of opened up my mind. And now I'm thinking back, and I'm my mind is blown. My mind is blown completely. And I have to be honest, you put a little bit of fear in my heart. You put a little bit of doubt in my heart. I thought I knew the world. Now you're telling me right now in front of everybody, demons exist. You're able to back it up and prove it. Have you personally had any encounters of the supernatural? Of the supernatural kind?
Well, you know, I did have a ghostly encounter. You know, it actually it's hard to talk about because, you know, people say that you're crazy, right?
Okay.
People say you're crazy when you've seen a ghost. They're like, ghosts don't exist.
But obviously they haven't
But,
seen
you
the
know,
videos that we've seen tonight.
I've seen all sorts of things. I've seen Dogman. I've seen Bigfoot. I've seen those little monsters. You know,
Little monsters?
Yeah, like those little Montauk monsters and those little Greensboro monsters. What's that fucking monster called?
The Kentucky aliens or the Kentucky goblins?
Yeah, I've man, I've killed so many goblins.
Tell me what
Those
happened.
those little buggers will come right up to your fence line, and then they don't really know what guns are, right? Because they didn't evolve with them. So you can just pick 2 or 3 of them off before they even realize what's happening. And if you let them get in, they run hell on your like chickens and stuff, but they do make good eating. They're good if you roast them.
You're telling me on record in front of everyone in Cutlet, New York, that you've tasted a goblin? I have to
Yeah,
ask.
I've eaten
I have to. What do those little buggers taste like? I think everybody wants to know. Don't we all want to know? What do those little buggers taste like? Let us know, Nietzsche. Let us know, please. Can I get some applause? Can I get something? Come on. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Come on. Come on, Nietzsche. Tell us. Come on. I want to hear some come-ons. I want to hear some come-ons from the audience. Let's hear. What do those little buggers taste like?
they kind of taste like pork, honestly. They're really small, and you got to broil them for a long time because they're really tough. They're really gamey. But if you broil them for a while, they get kind of edible. They're not that good. They're like, I wouldn't eat them. Like, if you put some food in front of me right now, I wouldn't want it to be goblin. Like they're all. It's all like. It's hard to explain, but the meat is kind of like mealy. The meat's kind of mealy.
Is it true what they say? Are goblins green?
No, goblins are more of like a grayish brown.
Wow.
Goblins,
Wow.
they don't look like your Pathfinder goblins. They don't look like your World of Warcraft type goblins. They're kind of just little grayish brown like creatures. And they're stupid as a brick. They're dumb as hell.
How are they so dumb? What do you mean by that? What do they do that's dumb?
Well, occasionally you'll be walking in the woods, and you'll just see 2 goblins running at each other, heads down, like those ancient dinosaurs with the foreheads, and they'll just slam into each other, and just they'll just knock each other out. They're just they love it. It's fun.
They're
to
just
them.
really dumb creatures. They just do the dumbest things. I'll tell you what. I bet goblins vote Democrat. Some applause from the audience. We're getting a little political. Some applause from the audience, please. Never mind. Forget it. Man, I do have to say, all this talk about goblins is making me hungry. All this talk about goblins is making me hungry. Now, running through my mind, I can't help but think of all the different kind of supernatural beings and what is the tastiest. We need to do kind of a taste testing. We need to kind of blind taste testing.
I'll say the ones that I've eaten.
Which ones have you eaten
Dog
before?
Man.
Thank you so much.
Hurricane, thank you for the follow. I've had skunk ape, I've had Rougarou, I've had the folk monster, I've had Mothmans, I've had Bigfoots, I've had Mogollon monsters. I've eaten a Dark Watcher. I've eaten a Chupacabra. I've eaten a Montauk monster. You know, and out of all of them, I would have to say Dogman is definitely the most agreeable flavor.
Wow, there you have it here first, folks. There you have it here first, folks. Next time you're looking for supernatural meats, you might just want to check your backyard to see if you have a Dogman lurking around. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's amazing. I think personally, what do I think would taste the best? I think ghost. I think if you can manage to eat ghost, it would have just this ethereal.
Well, how are you eating ghost?
Because it'd be so airy. It'd be like so airy. It'd be so you'd bite into it, and
It'd
it
be
would
like
just be
whipped?
so. It'd be like whipped. It'd be like whipped. Oh, I'd love to have whipped ghost. I'd love to have whipped ghost. And yes, I think that would be delicious. I think that would be absolutely delicious. Can you tell me how long the show's been going on so far, timekeeper?
The show has been going on 1 hour and 7 minutes.
Oof, that's that little. We got to keep it going. We got a time slot to fill. I have a reservation at Maria's Mongolian Grill in a little bit. So we have to plan around that. I do have some jokes here that I can read as we transition into the next.
You always want to read jokes, never tell them.
I do have some jokes that I wrote up, that I concocted, that I did here, that I can do. All right, I'm gonna hit you with a few of them. Tell me what you think. A lot of them are ghost-based, by the way. Tell me what you think. All right. At first, I thought it was strange that ghosts would randomly move furniture around my house. But my mother does the same thing whenever she's over. Thank you so much. All right. I was down at the liquor store. I was down at the liquor store the other night, and I was getting myself some liquors. I like to, after the show, I do like to get a little drunk. Yes, that guy's a complete alcoholic, I can tell. I do like to get a little drunk after the show, so I went down to the liquor store on 11th. On 11th, you know the one. Everyone, if you're from Cutler, New York, you know the one I'm talking about. I went down to the liquor store on 11th, and I'm going through the aisles, and all of a sudden, I start hearing bottles clinking. Ding, 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 ding. I start hearing bottles clinking. I'm panicked. I'm a little nervous now. I go, hello? I don't get any response. I don't get any response. And I start tiptoeing. I start creeping my way through the liquor store. And I'm trying to find what's going on. And then I start hearing things falling off of shelves. And I turn around and I see the lights above me flickering on and off. I'm panicked. I'm like, what is this? What is going on? What is happening? I turn a left, and right in front of me, I find a ghost in the spirits aisle. That was the punchline. Yes! I found a ghost in the spirits aisle. I always thought how weird it was that I always thought how weird it was. Ghosts, am I right? Ghosts just have it so easy. What does a ghost do all day? What that guy's a ghost. What does a ghost do all day? Oh, boy, they fly around. They move furniture, they slam the cabinets. They have the easy life. Sometimes I think about turning myself into a ghost. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Nietzsche. Nietzsche. I was wondering, with all this stuff. Wow, these guys are loving that one. These guys love that one. Thank you. With all this stuff going around, Halloween stuff going around, people dress up for Halloween. That's just how it is. Why we do that? I don't know. I'm not a historian. I'm not a history guy. I don't know history. What do I look like? A history guy? What I look like? A nerd? People dress up. That's what I'm trying to say. People dress up, and they dress up as all sorts of things. They dress up as ghosts. They dress up as pirates. They dress up as anything you can imagine. They dress up. You know, back in high school, there was this hot. Back in college, I age up the joke a little bit. Back in college, there was this person that I just thought, wow, so attractive. And I hear from my friend John, he tells me, he says, hey, that person, I know you got a little bit of a crush on him. I heard that they are going to McSmitherton's big frat party. Anybody else? A big frat party guy? Big frat party. And I hear that she's dressing up as a dog. So wouldn't it be funny if you kind of got like a matching costume, and that would be an icebreaker? If you got like a costume that complements hers. All right. So I go to the Spirit Halloween. Take that off the screen. What is that? Take that off the screen. How did you do that? You shouldn't have the ability to do that. You're fucking up my joke. You're messing up my joke. How did you do that? You're messing up my fucking joke. Hold on. My joke is ruined. I don't even know how to fix this anymore. The punchline was so damn funny. Hold on. Fuck, I knocked the camera over. I hope you're happy. I'm sorry. I'm knocking things over back here. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Hold on.
Nope, not for me. No. Not gonna happen.
All right, hold on. Is the camera back up?
Yeah.
Position 1. Position 2. Position 3. All right, I gotta lift it up a little bit. Position 2. You're ruining my joke. That was the killer joke. That was my big one that I was gonna end on. I was gonna kill the audience with that one. Christ. A little higher. All right, give me a second. Damn it. A little bit lower. All right. Position 1. Hold on. Hold your horses. You guys are a terrible crowd, by the way. You guys are a terrible crowd. Position 2. Position 3. All right. Position 1. Where was the where was I in the joke? Where was I?
Where was he in the joke?
I gotta flip the thing back around. Hold on. Where the hell was I in the joke? Can somebody please? Carrie, thank you so much for the thing. We need an ad break. Get that off the screen. Get that off the screen. We need an ad break. We don't have any ads yet. If you want to sponsor the show, can you pull up the email? Pull up the email. Bottom third. The email. Pull up the. There you go. There. If you want to sponsor us, send all inquiries to please tysmail@gmail.com. Please tysmail@gmail.com. That's for any questions that you have that you want us to talk about on the show. If you want to ask us questions on the show, we will read your questions. If you have fan mail, positive fan mail, we will read your fan mail. And if you want to sponsor us, please, that's the way to do it as well. What was I doing? Can somebody remind me Nietzsche? What was I saying? What was I saying? Where was I in the joke?
I wasn't listening.
You weren't listening to my joke? You know how long it took me to write that? You know how long it took me to write that?
I mean,
I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna start over.
You were in
I'm gonna
college.
start over. I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna start over. All right.
We're starting over?
We're doing the joke over. No, not the intro! Not the intro! Cut the intro! We're not starting that far back! We're not starting that far back! Cut it! Cut it! Stop playing! This is scarier than any demon that I've seen today. All right, the song actually calmed me down a lot. That kind of recentered me. Can I get some audience applause? Please? Yes! Thank you. All right. I'm feeling it. Can I get some words of encouragement? Can I get Graham? Finish that joke. We know it was a killer one. Nietzsche, I'm asking you specifically. I don't want to hear the audience. I want you to specifically say that.
Let's
I want
go.
you to pay attention this time.
The joke was there was a person in college you liked or something?
Yes, all right. So, thank you so much. Who
Wacky Tally, thank you for the raid.
Wacky Tally, thank you so much.
What's up, Wacky Tally?
How many people is that? Because now I'm nervous.
39 people.
Oh, man.
Hey, Wacky Tally, welcome to the completely secular
This is the
Halloween
completely
special.
secular Halloween special. This is, no religion. We say happy Halloween on this, in this one here, folks. We say happy Halloween on this one here, folks. I was just about to tell my killer joke. That's right. Thank you so much. I was just about to tell my joke, but I was rudely interrupted. Somebody's in the back right now touching all the buttons. I don't know who's in the back. Billy, is that you? Are you the one touching the buttons? Don't shake your head. Don't shake your head at me. Don't shake your head. Don't go like that to me. Are you the one touching the buttons, Billy? I will send you back. Billy, I will send you back to that orphanage so fast. So fast. Your head would spin. Your socks will come off. I will send you back to that orphanage so fast, you won't even know what happened to you. All right? Don't mess up again. I'm taking a chance on you. You don't think there was cheap help somewhere else? You don't think I could have got cheap help? You don't think I could have got one of the other kids, one of the other many children at Mother Clarity's orphanage? You don't think one of the other dozens of orphan children would have loved to have this opportunity so that they can have it on their resume when they go and they try to get jobs with the other shows? All right. Where was I? I don't even know what I was saying. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I'm losing my cool. But I tell you what, I'm losing my cool, but I'm gaining my hot. Am I right? I'm gaining my hot. All right, so let me start the joke over. So I'm in college. These are my wild college days. I was wild in college. I was absolutely wild in college. They used to, you know, they had to restrain me because I was such a horn dog, you know? They had to restrain me because I was such a horn dog, you know?
Wacky, thank you for the 3 months.
Thank you so much for the 3 months, Wacky Tally. You're right in the show's pocket, not my pocket. I know I'm putting it in my pocket, but my pocket is a representation of the show's pocket. So I'm talking to my friend John. And there's this one girl, there's this one person, there's this one individual that I have a bit of a crush on. Yes, he knows. He's had a crush. He has a high school sweetheart that he married and then divorced. I have a bit of crush. I had a bit of a crush in this person. I had a bit of they were just I don't know. You ever get that feeling? When you have a crush on someone and you just feel all ooey gooey inside? That's how I felt. So I'm told by my friend John, he says, all right. He says, hey, Graham. I heard the person you have a crush on is going to be attending McSmitherton's party, McSmitherton's big frat party. What? Dude, what? I am, I'm good friends with McSmitherton, so I'm invited. I was invited to all the cool parties back in college. And so he tells me, he says, you know what? You know what else? I also heard that this person that you have such a crush on, that you have such a deep and passionate love for, that you have such a, I see you kind of drawing sketches of them in your notebook during class, and I know you've been liking every one of their Facebook posts. And that's public, by the way. I didn't know that. Yes. People can see when you like Facebook posts. I heard that they are going to be attending McSmitherton's party, and they're going to be dressing up like a dog. A sexy dog, even. All the Halloween costumes are sexy on Halloween. If you're over the age of 18, they instantly become sexy. So I'm thinking, wow, she's coming in as a dog, and he suggests to me, he says, hey, why don't you get yourself a wonderful, kind of like a matching costume, kind of a complimentary costume, and then you can kind of use that as an icebreaker to break the ice, and maybe kind of fulfill a multi-year-long fantasy that you've had of hooking up with this person. Yes. Premarital sex. And So I'm like, yeah. So I go down to the Spirit Halloween. I go down to the Spirit Halloween, and I'm looking at all the Halloween costumes. All the Halloween costumes. Wow, there's so many. There are so many. I couldn't even tell you how many there were. There's so many. Yes. I always thought Spirit Halloween. Who needs this many costumes? You know? So I'm looking at all the costumes, and you got to remember, this is back. This is back way back when. This is back way back when. And so you got all these costumes. You got all these costumes. What was popular at the time? Oh, the Expendables. So you got all these costumes, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, all right, what is a good costume for a kind of match up and pair with a dog, all right, with a dog. And I think, all right, maybe I can go as a dog, because I am a dirty dog, you know, because I am a dirty dog. So maybe I go as a dog as well, you know. And I don't know. That's too obvious. I want something a little more subtle. I want something a little less obvious, a little more subtle. And I think, all right, dogs, dog, frog, claw. No, that doesn't mean. And then I think, all right, dogs and cats. Dogs and cat. What if I go as a kind of like a cat, kind of like a feline type character with the whiskers and some claws? You know, what if I go as a dog? Or what if I go as a cat? What if I go as a cat? So yes! Give it up for cat. Any cat people in the audience today? No, I guess. So I'm cat. You know, cat, dog, cat. There's something to that, but I could do better, right? I could do better. And then I come across it, and it's the perfect Halloween costume. It is the perfect Halloween costume. The instant I saw it, I knew that was the costume that I needed. That was the costume that I needed. So I grab it, I take it to the counter, I put it on my credit card. I put everything on my credit card. You got to get that credit score up. And I have a good credit score. And you, and so I take it, I go home, I put it on, I look myself in the mirror. Perfect. It fits perfectly. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's fantastic. I go to the party, and there my crush is, all the way in the back. There they are, all by themselves, drinking something out of a red cup. You know, one of those red cups. You see it. You only see those at parties. And I go up, and I'm so excited. You know, I've been practicing this all day. I go up, and I say, hey. And I'm dressed as a fire hydrant, and I say, hey, you want to pee on me? Yeah. Oh, she didn't like that one. She did not like that one at all. It turns out she didn't go as a dog either. She was a witch that night. So we were talking about Halloween costumes, Nietzsche. I wanted to I wanted to talk about some of the most interesting costumes that we've seen celebrities wear. This is a talk show. I think we should be talking about celebrities. Who loves celebrities? I love celebrity culture. I love celebrities. I have developed parasocial relationships with celebrities. If I were to see a celebrity in real life, I would go immediately up to them and I would act like they're my best friends, these guys. And they just kind of have that presence about them. All celebrities are just so approachable. I just feel. And so I want to talk about kind of the coolest, most interesting, most weirdest Halloween costumes that we've seen recently. And you actually showed me one not too long ago. And you said this is perhaps the best Halloween costume that I've seen personally. Can you tell me a little bit about the Halloween costume? And then we'll put it up on the Infina screen after. You explain it a little bit.
It's CeeLo Green. And he's kind of like a I don't know how to describe it. He's like a Dota character of himself.
Can we pull it up on the Infina screen?
Yeah, we can get on the Infina screen.
All right, pull it up on the Infina screen. Whee! Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely amazing? He looks like a character from Dune. He looks like a character from that movie Dune. He's entirely gold. You think that was heavy? You think that costume was heavy? Gold's heavy.
I think this costume's kick-ass, man.
This costume is kick-ass.
I've been going this guy for 3 years straight. Ever since this photo dropped, I've been doing this every year.
He's showing up as Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet. That's what he is. This is an absolutely amazing. Can I get some laughter from the crowd? The crowd is completely dead right now. He's going as Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah, there we go. There you go. I love this skin. This is the skin that you unlock when you achieve mastery in Overwatch.
Yeah, this guy's a level 50 unlock on the battle.
This guy's a level 50 unlock. This guy.
Do you know he has the same costume in black?
He does not have the same costume in black. Well, one more. This guy is they hand you him if you win the Oscar. Is what I hear for the next one. Pull up the black one. I actually haven't seen the black one.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the black one. It looks.
Pull up the black
one. It's even better. It's
pull up the
way
black
funnier. 1 second.
Oh, this is really good. Oh my god.
The other one has like a sequined, this one's all sequined and shit.
He's kind of like a Sith in that other one. He's kind of like a Sith. Wow. He is wow.
Wow.
What is he supposed to be?
And those are his lips. How does he have this shaped face? I
don't know how he has that.
He's just got some shit on his face.
I think there's makeup. That has to be done with makeup.
Yeah, but look how sharp that is there.
Yeah, those are sharp.
That's
he just
gotta
has
be heavy.
Nice cheekbones. You could cut a diamond with those.
Yeah, you could sharpen a knife on those cheekbones.
Here's a little known fact, but that's actually where the clitoris is. For those who don't know.
What?
He is an interesting character.
1 sec.
There were some other ones that we saw. Can you pull up what is this right here? Actually, you know what? I think I've seen this. This is Heidi Klum. This is Heidi Klum. She is probably the queen of Halloween. Can we give it up for Heidi Klum, everybody? She is the queen of Halloween. She looks like how I feel inside all the time. What is she supposed to be here?
She's a worm.
She's a worm. She looks like a big. She looks like a big cut of. What's that meat that you get at the Turkish places on the
Kebab.
stick?
She looks like a
She looks
kebab.
yeah, she looks like a big fucking slab of kebab that you'd find at one of those stores. She looks absolutely delicious. When you see the worm part on the bottom, maybe a little less so.
Yeah, she kind of does look. It's a great worm costume.
It is a great worm costume. There's kind of a shine to it. Is she actually slimy?
I feel like she's actually slimy.
Wow. I think a lot of people in the audience, I think, have the same question about me. This is a fantastic costume. Do you remember a couple of years ago? She actually had a controversy. She dressed up like, there you have it up. She dressed up like the goddess in the Hindu religion, Kali, and a lot of people were very upset. About that. And, well, this is a secular Halloween. I had some material on that, but I don't think I should say it. Cheers for keeping it secular, ladies and gentlemen. It's not secular. Can you look up Chris Brown's costume in 2012? Chris Brown in 2012 had a really baffling, quite honest, baffling costume. And can you pull up Chris Brown's costume from 2012?
I'm trying.
All right. I think that's just so tone deaf. I think that's just so offensive, especially with all the stuff that's going on right now. In the Middle East. I think that costume is just terrible. What do you think about this costume, Nietzsche?
I don't think it's really my place to talk about this costume other than a condemnation of this costume.
Here on the show, we completely condemn this costume. We completely, disavow and denounce this costume. I would actually say that this might be the worst thing Chris Brown has ever done. Yes. Thank you so much. Can we have any other costumes? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
we got more costumes.
All right. Pull up another costume here. Who is this?
This is a State Department guy's son dressed up as Zelensky, head of state of Ukraine.
I think kids these days are getting a little. I think we're really making kids political, and I don't think we should make kids political. I might get canceled for saying that, but I don't think we should make kids political. When I was a kid, I didn't even know what politics were. I was just watching SpongeBob.
I
was just skipping rocks across the lake. This one's fine. This one looks very respectful. This is probably this is Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're thinking about this in context of the other things that he's done, this is probably the most respectful interpretation of another culture that he's done.
Show his other
No, we can't
costume.
show the other one. We can't show the other one. But if we had to say what was, this one, given context, this one's not too bad.
Yeah, this one, he's certainly done worse.
He's done a lot worse. He's done terrible, disgusting things. I don't know how he's prime minister.
Well, It's the Canadians.
Yeah.
There's this wonderful one here. They really roasted her for this one.
Explain this one to me. I don't know this one.
It's Bjork. She's dressed as a goose.
Oh, this is a Untitled Goose Game reference.
Yes, there's a Goose Game reference.
Wasn't she horrifically killed?
No.
Who am I
No,
thinking
she
of?
was not. She's
Who am I
alive.
thinking of? Wasn't
You're thinking of the Bjork stalker.
Oh, she wasn't killed at the end of that? I didn't finish the YouTube video. Well, good for her. Good for her.
If we're talking about real life Halloween stories.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about real life Halloween stories, that's oof. That's scarier than the Dogmen that we were watching earlier.
Fuck, who has a good costume? Who's got a good costume this year?
Oh, this year? I don't know. Are people still dressing up?
Do people still dress up for Halloween, or
people
is that
still dress up
too
for Halloween?
Political now?
I think it might be
Has
too
PC
political.
culture made it so that we don't dress up for Halloween anymore? Is that what we believe?
I don't know. You just got to be careful. You can't even dress up like a goose anymore. Otherwise, the woke PC crowd will say that you're appropriating goose culture, you know?
That's right.
Yeah, it's terrible. What Halloween costumes can I even do now? If I can't dress up as other cultures, what am I going to dress up as? There's like nothing else. If I can't dress up as other There's nothing else. There's nothing else.
There really is nothing else.
There's nothing else. There's nothing else.
You know, most celebrities have like good Halloween costumes is the problem.
Put a good one on. Put another good one on.
Ooh, actually, now that
Are people still dressing up like Harley Quinn? Don't put any of those
people
on.
Are still dressing up.
Don't
like
put any
Harley
of those
Quinn.
on.
Let's look up.
Look up what's John Cena doing for Halloween? Speaking of Harley Quinn, what's he doing for Halloween?
Yeah.
Pull up friend of the show, John Cena, Halloween.
Friend of the show, John Cena.
Friend of the show, John Cena, Halloween.
Friend of the show, John Cena, Halloween.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena, friend of the show, Halloween. I think he looks fantastic.
Oh wait, what?
Are you sure this isn't? Are you sure this wasn't taken at the Met Gala?
Ooh, that
the Met Gala is like early Halloween for rich people. You ever think about it like that? If I dressed up like that as a kid, I'd be so cool. I'd be so happy. Oh, he looks great. What is he? I don't even know what this is.
He's
What is
Vanilla
this?
Ice. This is from 2015.
Who's that?
He's supposed to be Vanilla Ice.
I never heard of him.
You never heard of Vanilla Ice?
No, I've never heard of Ice-T from Law and Order.
No, like Vanilla Ice, like the white rapper Vanilla Ice.
Eminem?
No, he's like before Eminem. He's like
before Eminem?
He kind of paved the way for Eminem.
Huh. What are these? What are you pulling up? What are these? These are terrible.
Are my rare marches.
I think we've run out of costumes, ladies and gentlemen. I think we've officially run out of costumes. You know, my father always said, it's instead of burning out burning Bryce's my father always said, instead of burning twice as bright for half as long, make sure you always peter out like a pathetic flame. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Marge Simpson. Get these off the screen. You're ruining the show. All right, I got another joke here for everybody. Oh, do I even have another joke for everybody? I didn't write that many jokes. Did I say the Wi-Fi one earlier?
I think you told the Wi-Fi
I
one.
said the Wi-Fi one. After the show, I'm hosting a Halloween party. Halloween is the only type. Yes, and you're all invited, by the way. After the show, I am hosting a Halloween party. Halloween truly is just such a magical time of year. Really, Halloween is the only time of year that I invite anybody into my house. It's the only time of year. That's right. It's the only time of year I invite people in my house. Because it's the only time of year people don't ask about the corpses in my basement. Thank you so much. And if you tie that back to the earlier joke, that's even more morbid. Thank you so much, everybody. Once again, we've petered out on a wonderful, fantastic show. We did absolutely amazing. This monitor just stopped working. That's just all right. That I think screen here died.
Well, everyone, having a good Halloween so far? I know I am on this secular spooktacular. That was a better name, Secular Spooktacular. Damn. Chat, I don't know if you can still hear me, but I don't know where he went. He, you know, wait, what was that? Dude, Jigsaw's never gonna get him again now that he's, Jigsaw's whole problem with him was that he was spending too much time on video games. And now he's doing public access TV, which is a step up. Jigsaw never kidnapped the public access host.
Thank you, Wacky Tally, for the subscription. All of that money goes to the show. Thank you, Carrie, for your subscription. All of that goes to the show. Hurricane, thank you so much for the subscription. That goes to the show. T. Mins, thank you so much for the subscription. That goes to the show. Thug Cats, thank you so much for the 5 subscriptions. Those 5 subscriptions, they really go to the show. Thank you so much, Thug Cats, again. Those 5 subscriptions really help pay for the show. Very expensive hosting a show. G-Pat, thank you so much for the subscription. That goes to the show. Thank you so much for everybody that came and had a wonderful secular Halloween. You're all fantastic, and all your support goes to the show. If you wanna come meet me after the show. I'll be at Maria's Mongolian Grill. I hope to see you guys there. And that was our Halloween special, ladies and gentlemen. That was our Halloween special. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. That was the Halloween special. That was the greatest special I think that we've done so far. If I had to say so myself, that's probably the best Halloween. That's probably the best Halloween that we've done ever, you know. It is great. It is great to have all of you guys here once again. Thank you so much, all the friends of the show, all the wonderful, wonderful friends of the show. I care for you. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you all so much, everybody. All these wonderful friends of the show. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Have a wonderful Halloween. And don't let the ghouls and the goblins spook you. Can we get the outro song? Can we get the outro song? One more time. Can we get the outro song? Don't let the ghouls spook ya. Don't let the ghouls spook ya. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great night. Love you so much. Thank you so much.